Hello, everybody. I hope everybody's doing good, staying warm. Today, I wanted to take a look at this nacelle biker mice from Mars, Martian monster bike for throttle. I did I think it was a YouTube short on this guy. But anyways, I had some of these growing up as a kid. I actually had throttle and his bike. And it was just one of those figures that, luckily I was able to find at a yard sale at some point, probably when I was, a young kid. It was hard to get any of the other bikes for the other mice. So being able to grab this new release throttle and his bike is real cool. Nacelle is a company that I'm not too familiar with. However, I would say they just going off this figure, and I have a couple of the other mice that I haven't opened. This is the only one that I have opened, but it's very well articulated. It's not a true 6-inch figure. It's more of a 7-inch figure, so similar to NECA. However, the articulation on these guys I think is a lot better out the package, at least from my experience, than some of the NECA figures. I know I always have some maybe not so positive to say about NECA, but just because of the experience I've had with them, getting figures out the box, and just their QC issues are bad. The articulation is not there. Sometimes the joints will break. So that's no fun, especially on a $35 figure, which, that's what they sell for the NECAs. However, I've seen the NECA blind boxes recently, and I've been tempted to grab one. I guess you pay like $120 and you get like $500 or $400 in value. But, a lot of people are getting the same figures, so that's what keeps me from wanting to get that box, and it's a lot of like stuff that I wouldn't even want, like some ET cross-dressing ET dude. I don't really care for ET that much. I know I like I've said it in the past, I like a lot of the 80s 90s movies. ET is just not one of those that hit the spot. So that's what keeps me from getting one of them NECA boxes. And then not only that, a lot of people are thinking they're gonna be able to sell them, the extra figures or whatever. If anything, I'd say maybe trade bait, because people are gonna try to sell them all at once. So it's gonna become saturated with the same. The markets are gonna become saturated with the same figures. But I digress. That's neither here or there. But yeah, this biker mice from Mars, guys, I think a lot better than some of the NECA figures. But anyways, I want to take a look at his bike. I do have I didn't get the Vinny bike just because I didn't like the look of it. I like this chopper look more than the Vinny comes with like a sports bike. I think it's a red or orange one. I wasn't really feeling just the look of it. But this is like a older, like a Harley chopper type of bike. So him and I forget the other dude's name, but the one with the metal arm, he has like a chopper type bike as well. So yeah, I'm gonna open this up. I've seen a lot of videos. Well, not a whole lot, but I've seen people opening up the bike and stuff. For some reason, people are hating on these. Some people are hating on these figures. I think they're great. I have no complaints about packaging or anything. I know some people are even questioning the packaging. I mean, you can never truly satisfy a person like that. Like they're always gonna have something to complain about. Hey, if you don't like it, don't get it. That's what I would say. But for me, I mean, this is definitely a no-brainer. I had to get this. Another thing you might notice difference, I got the testing board in the back, little blue one. I was gonna go with the black colored, but I feel like just the glare off the black would probably be worse than the blue, so I just kind of went with this. And the reason being is because all the stuff I had in the background, I was creating so much glare, so it was kind of hard to see the details on the figures. But yeah, let me break open this bike here and then go from there. So before I take it out, just want to point out it does come with a little hot dog, and then it just comes with like little fire effects. I think for the mufflers, and then I think this is a stand for maybe the weapon or something. Alright, so this is what it comes with in the package. The bike, a little hot dog, this effect, like a burnout effect that goes behind the tire. This little cannon thing, I think it goes right here in the front, I believe. And these little rockets, they go on the, look at that, yeah, right here on the, or right here at the bottom. I thought they went on the handlebars, but yeah, they go right here at the bottom. And I'll put this together, I just want to show you. And then these two kind of flame effects that go in the rear of the bike, like it's doing a burnout or something. So I'll put it together and see what that looks like. Alright, so you are able to manipulate these to your liking. So if you just want to have it more down or up, it's a pretty tight fit, but I think they'll hold on very well. Alright, here's the rockets, the front rockets. The only thing I don't like, how these are designed, is the direction of them. I try to, switch them around, but for some reason, they're kind of pointing downwards, as you can see right there on the side view. So I mean, maybe it would be better if it was like pointing upwards. I don't think the throttle would be shooting down. I think he was shooting like forward or upward, right? But not really a huge biggie. Here's a little front rocket. On the display on the box, it shows like a flame effect, like a blue one, which it doesn't come with. So that'd be cool. But I mean, I have so much fodder and like effects and stuff from other figures. I'd probably find something that fits well there. And this one I do like because you can manipulate it up and down. Not like these. These would be cool if you were able to manipulate them. Another thing that I saw in a couple of review videos on YouTube was the fact that, especially on the OG bikes from the 90s or whatever, there's a lot more chrome. So this is all kind of very just bland, just one tone of gray, maybe a different tone of gray right there. But I mean, the way I see it is, this is a cool display piece. If you are a customizer, I think they'd be able to customize this very easily. I know there's chrome pens out there. You could probably put some chrome details. I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm just gonna leave it how it is. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty cool canvas. Like if you really wanted to get into it and customize it, I'm pretty sure you'd be able to. I know there's a lot of people that are very good customizers. They do a lot of cool work. Alright, so I took one of the effects from the exhaust and I put it in the front cannon. As you can see, that looks pretty nice actually. So I'm gonna try to find something so I could keep the rear ones and maybe just add another one to this front part. Alright, there it is, all put together. So all we need is to put throttle on the bike, and then at the bottom, I guess you just pull that little tab. Yep, that's really cool. I like it. So you can see it has the brake light, and then the front light, it stays on. You turn it off, stays on, turn it off. That's a really cool feature. I'm really liking that feature on this. I think it's something that kind of sets this apart, maybe from some of the other vehicles, from some of the other toy lines. I don't really see too many of them having this unless it's like a higher end. So for the price point on this, I think these retail for like about 39 bucks or something. I don't know if they're still available. I've heard that they're at Walmarts and stuff. The only place I've seen them personally is on like the online stores like BBTS. I know I had these pre-ordered. I believe they released like late 2024, but PBTS didn't ship out till like sometime in January. So I've had these laying around for a while. But I thought, this would be the perfect time to make this video. But so far, I mean, first impressions, I really like it. Like I said, the only thing would be probably this right here, the little rockets, just because this one's like facing down. If you'd be able to manipulate it so you could like turn it, tweak it like kind of like this, you know, that'd be extra points for a nacelle. But so far so good. So I'm gonna see how, you know, throttle fits on the bike. Okay, and I waited to do this just to, you know, prove my point. If this was a NECA figure, you know, like I saw the new Casey Jones comes with a bike. I'm not really interested in that Casey Jones. I am kind of interested in the bike just because it looks like the one from the Terminator, the T2 pack, which I wasn't able to get, you know, and it looks like that's a similar bike. But anyways, with the NECA figures, you wouldn't be able to do this right here. Like 90% guarantee you wouldn't be able to do that. You see how easy it is to manipulate that? And then just to let's see. So you grip the bars. Yeah, NECA probably I'd be popping something. Something would be breaking. So that's, you know, my only complaint about NECA. This isn't a video, you know, to talk crap about NECA. But come on, NECA, you could do better. You know, take some notes from Nacelle. I think Nacelle's like I know they have some other licenses. I mean, I'm only truly interested in the Biker Mice from Mars. Hopefully, second wave of Biker Mice from Mars happens, and you know we get some additional characters. It'd be cool to pick up maybe a couple of the villains. But yeah, this is by far, you know, one of my favorite figures that I've picked up recently. And I do like, let me grab this real quick. I do have Mondo. This is Mondo's bike. It's not the Mondo, but I do have Mondo and Mondo's bike. And as you can see, that's another reason why I picked it up, because it just has that kind of like a chopper Harley type look. Vinny doesn't. Eventually, might pick up Vinny's bike, but for now, I'm just cool with the figure. I don't think they're gonna sell out anytime soon. The helmet head comes with throttle, so it doesn't come with the bike. But as you can see on the box, that's what it would look like. Yeah, but like I said, no complaints about this figure. It's really, really cool. I would recommend it. You know, if I've even heard that some of the Biker Mice from Mars are, I think, on clearance or something. I've never seen them, so I'm just, you know, kind of word of mouth going from what I hear. I paid retail for this one, but I've heard that they're on clearance like for 15 or 19 bucks, something like that. For some reason, there's a bunch of clearances at Walmart. All these stories about, you know, finding some of the NECA turtles and stuff. I haven't yet to see them. I've gone into a couple Walmarts. I wish I could have, you know, maybe picked up a couple for $10. That'd be great. At this point, I don't think it's worth paying retail for any of the Ronin NECA turtles. I do want to get my hand on a couple of them. But yeah, this Nacelle Biker Mice from Mars is really cool. I saw a video of this guy that owns like a store in the Midwest or something, and the way he displayed it is probably I borrowed that idea from him. So this is not my original idea. If I remembered his name or his channel, you know, I'd tag him. But if you guys have, you know, seen some of the other reviews, you might have ran into his review. But I'm gonna do some that he did at his store, which I thought looked great. So I'm gonna borrow that. And just be able to display them like that. That way it kind of keeps them from maybe getting dusty and stuff like that. All right, so just what he did was put him on the bike and put him back in the packaging. That looks great, just because of the little back art, where it says Throttle Martian Monster Bike. So I think that looks cool, honestly. So you could either display him like this, and then, you know, if you wanted to, you could even like maybe stack them up once you get your other one. Stack them up or side to side, whatever. But yeah, this is probably how I'm gonna do mine right here. Because I do want to be able to, at least have them displayed and be able to admire this figure, which I guess it's near and dear to my heart just because of growing up as a kid. I mean, this is one of the figures that I had that was more so complete, not fully complete, but the throttle with his bike was just one of my favorite. So I still have that childhood toy. I think I've done some videos in the past with it. Probably some of my early videos. You could see him. If not, he might be in the background somewhere. But hey, I really do recommend this guy. I'm not gonna lie. I don't recommend figures that are just okay. But this one, I think it exceeds the expectations that I had of it, at least, right off the bat, just because it's way better than a NECA, and kind of, I don't know, I guess they're very comparable, scale wise, and just the details, the paint, NECA has great paint, great sculpts, great details. It's just the articulation, and this guy, no problem with it. So anyways, I hope this helped. If anybody's on kind of like on the fence, whether I should get it or not. In my personal opinion, it's a great pickup for the price point. And it might be one of those figures down the years where, people would be like, oh, I should have got it when it was on clearance or it was, super cheap. Now it's kind of hard to get. Along the lines, a line that I didn't think I needed or, wasn't really even thinking about it just because I hadn't played the video game in years is the Battletoads. So I pretty much have a complete what is it, series 1, wave 1, whatever you want to call it, and I'll be making a video on those here soon. But yeah, I mean, similar time period, similar era, and yeah, these are just great figures, to be honest. So if you ever get a chance, pick one up. Even if it's just Throttle, just because he's like the main dude from the little Martian biker mice from Mars posse, I'd pick him up if I was you. But anyways, I just want y'all to kind of, hopefully this helps type of thing. And if you want to leave a comment or whatever, feel free to. Y'all stay safe, stay warm, because it's real chilly out there. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.